Hi, I'm Heinbach and it's good to be back on the AudioThing channel. In this video I want to take a look at all the new things we added to Noises, our experimental sound design plugin. First, there are two new banks, Acousmonium and Vintage Digital. Acousmonium is made with my tiny version of an Acousmonium over here, because an Acousmonium is like an orchestra of speakers, and I've got the chamber version over there with 4 different speakers, wood, metal, springs and gong. And from that I created this bank employing feedback techniques. So here's a little picture of everything. Here you can see the amps. Fun thing for me when making the presets for this was how well it is suited for rhythmic stuff, especially if you use the built-in sequencer that we have here, because there you can adjust the pitch, and in this patch I've done exactly that. So I created a little sequence. Organic rhythm. There's another one there. And of course it's all timed to the tempo of your digital audio workstation. But because the samples don't reset and they just keep on playing and you're just moving between them, it's always going to sound a little bit different, so it becomes very organic and animated. Curiously spaceship-like and alien, but also organic, because it's all natural feedback and various wooden or metal or gong speakers. Oh, wow! And with that we already dive into the Vintage Digital bank, which is the complete difference. This was made using the very first effect Eventide made, the 17451M, a delay that also has a pitch shifter. And my version was modded by Dani of Hideaway Studio, so all the filtering is taken off and you can hear all the glorious early 70s digital filth. That's the Pulsar Engines preset. Woo, yeah! Voyager Machine Room. I really like the Voyager TV show, actually. So, warp time drone. So I made a bunch of Star Trek presets. I'm a nerd. And even a beat. This patch employs using the trip function to go to the cutoff, and it's just the notch filter which creates these nice gentle phasing effects. So yeah, 2 new banks, each of them lovely and exciting to play with, but then there's also new features because we implemented a preset snapshot system. The snapshot system is in the burger, so that's what these 3 stripes are called. Officially it's the burger. And then you can see preset, copy paste and snapshot. And now you can save different states as snapshots and then load them, which is very handy if you're working in a live performance, or yeah, you've got your go-to 10 settings that you always want to try. So let's just say we've got this sound. This now. We save as snapshot 1. And we go to a completely different sound. And this becomes our snapshot 2. the nice thing is, this is a MIDI function. So if we go to the plugin, here you've got the Snapshot System here. And now I'm going to use this little wonderful nuances controller. Still need to plug that in. Got it all connected. So now MIDI learn mode, snapshot, which is exposed here. And now I can use this to move between settings. Let's add a third one, and this time it's just going to be a different setting on this. So now let's say you want 4 and 5 to play, and we want the filter to be up. Maybe everything pitched a bit higher. So now instead of saving this as a preset, I'm going to save it as a snapshot. Save 3. Now go to 3 again and make a 4th one. Like a little melody. And maybe a bit quicker. Snapshot, save 4. A little reverb to that. Another new feature you can access via the burger is the MIDI functions. So go to burger and global settings, and you can see you've got MIDI to pitch, MIDI to cutoff, and MIDI to selector. So MIDI to pitch allows you to play a sample basically like on a normal sampler. MIDI to cutoff changes the cutoff frequency, so you can change the filter settings. But MIDI to selector allows you to switch between the different sounds. So for example, let's take a bank that has single notes, maybe the Phaserland bank. Now you can use your keyboard to change the selector switch. This is very handy, especially live if you're using MIDI controllers like a Launchpad or something similar and you don't want to sweep through sounds and just want to jump. That's it for the new features for Noises. As you can see, we keep on developing it based on your feedback and also on the level of fun it is for me to make new banks for this instrument. Thank you all for watching, and check out the sale, which is up now, I think, and lasts for a few more days. So don't miss out on your opportunity to play with Noises. Thanks to AudioThing, and thank you for watching. Bye.